this chapter, we're going to look at the panel drive mode. So the panel drive mode is the default screen when you first turn on your ACE controller. Shown here is the panel drive mode. If you were in any of the other modes on here, handset drive, accessory and so on, you can always press panel drive to get back to panel drive mode. It will show the last selected locomotive when you last turned off the controller, or if it's the first time you're turning on the controller, it will show the default train. Several options in this screen. So here is the main control for the currently selected loco. Currently it's selected to the default train 3. The class 68 sitting on the track is actually loco number 15, so it won't move when I demonstrate this for the moment. So here we have the main display, shows you the name of the train, which of course you can change in system setup as shown in a previous chapter, the current function set that it is using, the digital address number, the loco select button, the previous and next buttons to scroll through previously selected locos, and then the list button to change the numeric keypad into list mode so that you can select through already saved locomotives that you've gone and added in system setup. Please note that the default train of 0003 will always be in the system and cannot be deleted. Along the bottom here are your function keys. These were previously renamed in another chapter, and then the More button to allow me to go into all the functions up to F28. These are all currently single line and up to 6 digits can fit on each button. However, in a future update that should be changing to 2 lines with 6 digits per line. You've got the exit button to take you back, and then in the middle you've got the direction control, which is a simple tap for forward and reverse. You've got the main slider, which allows you to increase and decrease the speed with the speed setting indicator showing the speed steps in the middle. And then if you want to, for fine control, you've got increase or decrease buttons where you can change by a single speed step on there. Of course, you can use the main controller to drag a speed up and down. Let's go into list mode and select the class 68. There we go. And I've just gone and pressed the OK button to turn that from flashing white to green. If it's flashing white, it means it is currently selected on one of the handset drives, and you can press the OK button to take it over from that handset. Now, in order for that to move, I can test this out. You can see the cab lights are changing forward and reverse there when I change the direction, and if I drag the speeder, the locomotive will start moving. In this mode I have the emergency stop button here to stop the loco in case of a runaway. If I tap that now, the loco stops, and notice the throttle goes to 0. Unlike the handset driver, which has its own stop button and can stop individual loco that's being driven, the emergency stop button for the base unit will stop all currently running locos. And in order to clear that, you can see it says emergency stop at the top here, I need to press emergency stop. Track power is quite handy on here if I want to turn the track power off to re-rail a loco, which we covered in the overview. Now I can open this. I've still got my driving control, I've still got my forward and backwards, and I can use the other functions. So let's change direction, increase the speed, and let the loco cruise off, and I'll cut that to 0. And now I can use the brake that I've set up on here to stop the loco and change direction, and tap exit to go back. And that is the extent of the panel drive mode.